And here he is, everybody. Mr. Dr. Eggman, one of the Chaos Council and one of the rulers of New Yoke City. Mr. Dr. Eggman is the version of Eggman that is the most similar to proper universe Eggman, at least in terms of the way he looks. I don't know if he's my favorite of the Eggman. I think I like the early 20s Eggman that's obsessed with katanas. I think that's my favorite one of there. But you know, he's pretty good. He's like I said, he is the one that actually bears the closest resemblance to the original universe Eggman. And that is what really had me interested, because knowing that this figure would be in a larger scale, it made me wonder if it could be used as a taller Dr. Eggman. But I digress. Let's talk about the figure first. The look is pretty much all there. He has his Donald Trump style hair. He has all the details of his outfit. Very nice boots. Those almost look like the little bounce things from Spring Yard Zone. Like he has his little egg-shaped body. You know, it's all there. All the details are there. They're all immaculate. The figure just looks good. It's a good-looking Mr. Doctor. This is the only figure that seems to have some kind of gimmick to him. Everybody else is just an action figure with no real gimmicks of any kind. But Mr. Dr. Eggman, he bucks the trend. When you push on the star on his chest, his toupee comes loose. Yeah, it's a pretty weak gimmick, but it's there. And no, the gimmick does not interfere with actual articulation. You can still rotate the head, although this does only give him a swivel neck instead of the universally jointed necks that the others had. Although it does, if you look down there, he does have a neck. It's not just a head sticking out of his torso. He has a neck and chin. And it's kind of funny because like sometimes the toupee doesn't quite move along with his head, which I think makes it kind of funnier. He still has universal shoulders. He has the same thing that the proper Eggman figure has, where his arms are never really going to sit by his side because of the shape of his body. I think the only way you're truly going to have his arm go straight down is if the figure is made out of a soft, squishy material, or if there's like a cut to allow his arm to go into his own side. But you know, that would actually mess up with the sculpt, so I think I would actually prefer this. He does handle the elbow joint thing better than proper universe Eggman does, in that it's easier to use. Like if it's straight, his arm is just going way too far out. But because of the ball joint in there, you actually can get it down by his side. He has an independent wrist swivel, so that's all good. So yeah, much better arm articulation than the proper universe has. And look at this. I was really thinking that we would just kind of have like a stump of a leg, but no. It actually can get a pretty decent range forward, at least forward, not very much back, but that is way more than I would have expected this type of joint to work. Not only that, he has double jointed knees, so he gets a really deep knee bend too. That's amazing how deep that knee bend is. And then he has universally jointed ankles, so every bit as good as the other characters. So like, yeah, like this guy, he's pretty versatile and posable, and he can pull off some stands. Yeah, he can do stuff. He can look a little bit like he's dancing. So yeah, this is a really good Eggman figure, and it really makes me want them to just make the proper universe Eggman figure like this. Like Jax, more than anything else, I want before any other of the proper universe characters get a figure in this line, like before Rouge or her new costume, or before anybody else, I want proper universe regular Eggman done in this line, specifically for this reason. He's actually as tall as Dr. Eggman should be. This is what Dr. Eggman should look like when he's standing next to Sonic. Let's bring in the actual Dr. Eggman figure from the proper line. He's diminutive. He looks like a little kid now. Like, yeah, technically this Eggman is taller than Sonic is, but he's not tall enough. Like, he's barely taller than Sonic. I mean, yes, if you compare eye lines, he's significantly taller, but if you compare tops of heads, he's barely a head taller than Sonic. Sonic is supposed to be about waist high to Dr. Eggman. He shouldn't be that. He shouldn't be barely shorter. He should be significantly shorter. So this is more than anything the reason why I want a proper original universe Eggman from this line more than any other character. Injected into my veins. So yeah. As a representative of the new Yoke Mr. Dr. Eggman, this is a fantastic toy. I haven't shown you the card because I don't have the card. Zach, unfortunately, he was originally planning on keeping this for his collection, but decided at the last minute to send it to me instead. So he had already thrown away the card. That's why I don't have it. But you know what? Mr. Doctor, like, this is a great Eggman figure. I want regular Eggman, though. Even if we get, like, the giant Supreme High Robotnik thing from one of the later episodes in the series, like, that can pass for proper Universe Eggman. Give me that! I just want this scale for a proper Universe Eggman. Do it! Do it before you do any of the other proper Universe characters. If I see a proper Universe character that isn't Eggman from this series, well, if it was Rouge, I would be okay with that. But before any of the other characters, I want proper Universe Eggman in this scale. Do it! 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 So yeah, like, not to downplay this character. This character's fine. I like this character. Although, like, he may be properly tall next to the more 4-inch figures, but now you're doing the thing where he's barely taller than the characters he should be towering over. I mean, yeah, like, I guess he is still taller, but I want him to be this tall. I want him to be this tall. Like, this is fine. This is better. I want regular Eggman to be this tall. Please do it. Please do it. Alright, I'm just ranting and rambling at this point. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.